Hey, do we have any pizza left?
How's it going, everybody? I'm a half-eaten pizza. Welcome back to episode 7 of our series Solo Ascension on the ARK. Now, at the end of the last episode, we made it back. We had caught our golden eagle, I think I'm going to go with. I do love the colors on her. This is our Argentavis. It's male. Or is that... Anyway, we got it. These are the stats that we have on her. 2.1k health, 840 stamina. The weight is 608 and melee damage of 300. I do believe the melee damage is pretty high on this. And as you can see here, we have the ability to increase movement speed. Now, this is something I wanted to discuss with you guys. I was thinking to leave this setting enabled, that I would be able to upgrade it, but I would not be using it for the dinosaurs I would use on video. It would be for a second RG, or later on in the series, other flyers, or maybe even a pterodon on this. Just something for me to get from one side of the map to the other a little bit quicker, just to be able to provide myself with the ability to make faster content, as we are doing this alone. So sometimes gathering the resources, bringing it from one side to the other, there's no real risk involved in that process, unlike in PvP. In PvE, I would just have to land safely. So let me know what you guys think. I plan on leaving that enabled for now. I won't use it yet, but just to let you guys know, give you a heads up. Anyway, on to today's episode. We are going to be taking our Argentavis, and I have the resources needed to make a trap. And we are going to get ourselves a high level Anki so we can start getting the metal, because our base is looking pretty empty. I want to be able to get the Anki, start gathering some metal, start putting metal in the forges, and get up to metal and electronic tier quickly. So this episode, we're going to go get ourselves a good tame. Obviously, we're always on the lookout for high level dinosaurs that we need, whether it be a Rex or another Spino, anything, even another RG. And we're going to try to get fridges, generator, everything going. So without further ado, let's get to it. And we have found our first Anki of our search. Level 24, but mate boosted. So where is your mate? Over there on the cliff. There we go. And you are level 16. Those are both too low for what we need. Realistically, we could get any weight, but the higher the melee stat, the more efficient the creature is at harvesting the resources they're good at harvesting. And that's what we need the Anki for. So we're going to continue our search for a higher level. I see a few more down this way. Let's see if we can get a little bit luckier with the levels. Honestly, anything over level 50 would probably do, but if I've got the choice, you know I'm going to go with the higher level. We have a level 32 and a level 60. You know what? I'm going to get us ready to tame that level 60, and I will bring you... Oh, is there a third one? Anyway, I'm going to check the level on these 3, and we will be back. Well, we're going to have to settle. You're going to come with us. I cannot find another Anki that is higher than level 60. So this is the advantage of the RG. This is why I thought we would have to go find it. It would make our lives that much easier. It's that you can carry other creatures. And the benefit to that is that a lot of the times the expensive resources we need are in areas that are a bit more dangerous. So ARK, the devs, they decided to put most of the metal on the mountains. It makes perfect sense, but in those areas they are guarded by more dangerous creatures. So we're gonna take this Anki, bring it back to an area that's safe. I believe we should be able to make it back pretty close to our base. Ideally, I'm going to bring her back very close outside. I'm going to make a taming pen with the resources I have in our inventory. knock her out, and then continue our adventure. We're going to use her to get the materials we need for our base. This here is the real benefit for the RG. You see how we're able to pick up the Yankee and fly it around. Imagine walking this terribly slow dinosaur all the way from where we got it, all the way back to our base. Plus, that's not even to mention all the Rexes and all of the other carnivores that would love just to eat this up as a snack. That's why we got the RG. That's why the RG really does change the game for us. And will make this a lot easier. We do have to stop for stamina every now and then. We haven't leveled up this bird, and it's also not the highest level that we could have gotten. Rest in peace at level 116. You would have been perfect. Anyways, we're almost back at base, so let's get back to it, guys. Alright, guys, we're back at our base here. This is that level 60 Anki. We had to go build this old trap. I figured instead of just making the standard one, I was going to make my good version of the trap. So you just come above, drop it in, boom, perfect. Now, all you got to do, land. We know we're safe up here. All that we have are a couple raptors that could spawn, but I went around and cleared them out for us. We're going to do our thing. We're going to knock them out, or her out, and get her tamed up, bring you guys back once we have our Anki. And actually, you know what? You guys have seen this. I'll just bring you back once we have the Yankee a saddle and we're on our way to get the medal. Alright, guys? Let's do it. Alright, we are almost back. I just went searching around for some other dinosaurs and maybe a little surprise for you guys. Haven't quite decided, but we should have... There she is. That is our level 89 Anki. Now, wasn't here when we got her tamed up, but I figured it's a safe area. We have a lot of stuff around here, and it's a very easy tame. You don't need narcotic for it with the rates we're using. So yeah, we're gonna get her over to the base. I just need to get her out of the cage, and then I will pick her up, fly her over. We'll get a saddle, and I'll show you what this is all about. How this dinosaur mixed with this dinosaur is going to change our life and our gameplay for the better on this adventure. Alright, we are back and we are at the top of the volcano. Now, for those of you who don't know, that blue terminal down there and the entrance to that cave, that is the goal. That is where we need to get to win on this arc, to ascend, to beat the Overseer without giving too much away. We are at the top here, as it's a very safe area to gather up metal. There's quite a few nodes up here. I guess not that many. I am only going for metal though. So I'm going to get rid of everything else. It may seem like a waste, but for now, I could not care less about the other resources. I only want the metal. So we're going to work our way through this. Well, I guess we'll keep some rare mushrooms as well. But I will be going around gathering up all the metal. As you can see there, one metal node has gotten us a few hundred, okay? That is how big of an upgrade this dinosaur is for us, and we don't even have the levels maxed out on it yet. And it's a low level. So knowing this, seeing what we just did, I'm going to go around, I'm going to keep busy, gather up a bunch of resources, try to get all these rocks out of here. Oh, come on, RG, get out of the way. You know what? The RG will follow us for when we're ready to go. And the good news is, not only does the Anki do this, also look at the weight. 330 weight, 343, but it reduces the weight by a significant amount for the metal. So this will allow us to gather more, and we're able to carry it on the RG, as the RG will keep that reduced weight as well. So I will gather up a bunch more metal until we are full, and we will continue home. Alright guys, we're back. We just returned from another run to grab metal. This is our Anki. We can look at the stats. I've been able to level it up quite a bit. I'm pumping pretty much only melee and weight. It's just the best that we can do to gather more metal more efficiently right now. But we're kind of got a bottleneck. We only have one forge running, which is not nearly enough for what we need. So I'm going to create a bunch more forges. I'll probably line the wall here or there with it. just so we can get the metal smelted down quicker. There is some cool tech that I want to get to that will make this a lot faster of a process, but we need all the metal, oil, crystal, and resources. So I'm going to finish crafting this stuff up. I'm going to grab some more resources, and when we come back for the next episode, I will have all the resources ready to finish building our base. Hit that like button, hit a subscription, and give me a comment on how you think this is going. Appreciate you guys. Catch you next time.